With dough to shell, but that ain't me though. Before I trick on the pussy, baby, I'm out of the dough. If you was looking for savings, shout it, I'm not your hero. More like a guide, I can take you where you wanted to. Look in my eye like you supposed to.
Hey, what's up, man? It's your boy Big K.R.I.T, third co-representing Mississippi Native. What's going down? And you rocking with CDR, PNC Radio. What's up?
KRIT Was Here dropped yesterday.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So just tell me about how good it feels to have a project like this out. And we know before you put out the mixtapes, but this is your project.
This is definitely the stepping stone and what I needed to really kind of catapult the career. Like, hey, I'm here. This is my music. This is my sound. This is the team I'm running with.
Yeah.
Fuck with me. And they've been, the response has been crazy. The feedback, people been downloading it. Like, hey, I like this. And everybody had their one track or the two tracks that they really just love. And I feel like I accomplished what I was trying to do.
No doubt, man. Keep it locked right here. I'm about to get to this joint from you, man. It's called Moon and Stars. It's featuring Devin the Dude. Tell us a little bit about this record,
man. The record is just like, it's amazing. I got a legend on it. I feel like I jumped a lot of, man, like I went to the top of some shit. And I got, man, to have Devin on the Dude, just like Devin the Dude on the record really just made it, you know what I'm saying, gave me that classic feel. You know, I just wanted to give a real vibe, a real good mood record. You know, I ain't want to, you know, just, I really wanted to bring something southern and fly and freshness.
Yeah,
that shit's crazy.
No doubt, man. So if you haven't heard this yet, it's called Moon and Stars. It's off of KRIT Was Here, but you can go cop online right now. We got more Big KRIT in a second. Keep it locked right here, man. CDR, Crack Distributors Radio.
So I ride, I lean, I crawl.
You also produced your entire project.
Yeah, man. It was one of the things that I was excited to do, because at the same time a lot of people didn't realize I was doing a lot of my beats like way back in the day. Like all my stuff was really original and I was producing it all, and to be able to showcase it on this, you know what I'm saying, on this album it was crazy. And people still like, oh, you really did all these hits, and I really did all that. I mixed some shit too, so it is what it is.
Now I gotta ask you, man, what is a studio session like with Big KRIT? Seeing that you produce the record, mix the record, and perform on it, how critical are you of yourself, man, when it comes to that aspect?
Like that shit is definitely not, you know, like you could do it in one day, but I really like to take my time, man. Like Hometown Hero, that was like a 10-hour, 11-hour thing, because I was like, man, I need this to be perfect. I need this to hit hard. I need dynamic, you know what I'm saying?
Of course.
Yeah, I didn't want the track to just be a loop. So, like, yeah, man, it's a grueling process.
No doubt.
Yeah, it's a quiet, grueling process too.
And I would say, listening to your production, it's you sample a lot of dope records also, and then instrumentation and everything that goes into the record. It's complete as a producer. So how long have you been perfecting your skills as a producer?
Man, since probably 2002.
Okay.
I realized, okay, you can sample, but sometimes it's dope to be able to add instruments into it. Kind of flip it up the way you can't tell where it was sampled from.
Yeah.
Chopping and shit like that. A lot of dope producers, I got the opportunity when I heard that production, like, damn, they really chopping them up like 91 and J Dilla and these other people. And so I was like, man, I need to do that. You know what I'm saying?
And then moving on to having the mixtape out right now is KRIT Was Here.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about that title, man.
Man, it's kind of like for the people that have already heard about me, almost like, hey, yeah, we see you out here now.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And kind of letting people know that I've been here. I've actually been doing it on an underground level for a minute.
Yeah.
And, you know, they might just not be hearing about me, but it's been a long time coming.
A long road, man.
A long road,
And I mean, now that you're working with a lot of artists, I mean, we touched on the fact that you feature with Devin the Dude, and you've done tracks with Currency, Wiz, a lot of just dope artists right now.
Smoke Diz.
Yeah, Smoke Diz, of course, who's our dude over here at the show. So tell me a little bit about, you know, you yourself being an up-and-coming rapper, but not necessarily since you've been rapping for a while and you've been semi on the scene for a second, but now to come out like this and you're working with guys who you probably sat back before and listened to on your iPod and things like that. How does that feel for you?
I mean, it's a great feeling, you know what I'm saying? Especially when they respect what I got going on with my musical aspect, and you know, they want to collab and everybody's vibing out, and it's like, you make jamming music, I make jamming music, let's work. And it's, man, the environment is crazy. Like I said, I was at the dojo and shit, everybody just crammed down and we just putting together shit, dog. It's crazy.
That's what it is, man. So tell me a little bit about KRIT. What's next for Big KRIT? Are you already thinking about something else new, or are we kind of...
Oh, no, something else new. I got so many other ideas and records that didn't make that I'm going to tweak a little bit, add live instrumentation, get in some bands, background singers, stuff like that.
No doubt, man.
Really take it up.
Seeing how the videos were such a strong marketing tool for you coming out, but you know, in a lot of your videos you show where you're from.
No doubt. I mean, it was, you know, I can't take all the credit. Also was a creative control. I did like, hey, let's do it down there. You know, cinematic music. Like, look, let's show them where you're from.
Yeah.
most importantly, you know, it was dope to be able to get the raw footage and people from my hometown be able to see shit that they can recognize. And if you've never been to Mississippi, it should give you some kind of idea. You know?
And how have your friends and family in Mississippi been reacting to seeing your name around? Or?
I mean, it's amazing. Like they you know, they text me and they be tripping like, oh man, I saw you on YouTube. And then it was like when I was on the Wiz shit, like, oh, you was on Wiz shit, you was on Wiz Currency, like, what's up? Like, everybody's excited because where I'm from, you know, it's real difficult to sometimes on hip hop level, there's no real underground circuit for real.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to escape what's going on, but I'm just here to level as possible. And, you know, we here now.
No doubt, man. I gotta say, when you first came to the show, I had listened to some of your tracks, because K.R.I.T sent them to me and I was listening to them, but then when you spit on that freestyle, man, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
So many thousands of people have seen it since. So just tell me about your reaction to seeing yourself going in and then seeing the comments on the people last time you were up here.
It was definitely it was mind blowing, and then reading what they were saying, like who is he and what's that playing in the background before the shit ever came on. When I'm sitting down and watching myself with the ENJ ball and Currency get up and be like, ah! I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's real, man. We're about to get into this from you right now, man. It's called Country Shit. Tell me a little bit about the artwork for KRIT WUZ HERE. It's definitely some dope stuff.
Oh yeah, man, it's crazy, and like when I got the opportunity to see it, because at the end of the day I wanted it to be something simple and something that, you know, the simplistic aspect that kind of draw you into it. You know, the crown and the portrait in the back part, it's just ridiculous.
And I think, you know, just the last few months for you have been really dope as far as, you know, marketing and getting yourself out there. Is there any advice that you have for anybody who may have been in your position, who put out music before but just didn't have that chance to do what they needed to do?
Man, at the end of the day, it's about law of averages. Like, the more you do it, the harder you go at it, you bound to succeed at it, it's no doubt. And keep a great team around you, have your business on deck, you know what I'm saying? And that's really the key, and believe in yourself and put it in their face. Because at the end of the day, if you don't think you're a king of what you do, who will?
So I ride, I